Okay, in today's video, we're going to show Forex traders how to set up Metatrader 4 for trend analysis and price breakouts. So the first thing you want to do when you're setting up Metatrader 4 is you want to download Metatrader 4, okay? And let's look at a broker's website here. And so on most brokers' website, they'll just give you a download button. So I'm using the Windows operating, so this is Windows and Mac, and then a web-based version of Metatrader 4. So if you're using Windows, you just click on the download button here, and then this controller will pop up on your screen. You just click on the open button or click on it twice, and you download Metatrader. Okay, so after Metatrader is downloaded, you just remove the default charts and start setting up. You're going to set up 28 charts. It's for 28 pairs and 8 currencies. We're going to be able to analyze currencies. All these currencies, 28 pairs total, you'll be able to analyze everything. Trend, currency strength, the whole universe of everything you'd like to know about how to trade with the trend. And to set up these trend indicators, the basic setup, you can just click on that link right there, and it'll take you to the setup instructions, okay? So here's what you do. This is what they're going to look like. And so what you want to do is you want to set up 7 pairs in each group. So for example, all of the euro pairs will be together, okay? So you can tell if the euro is strong or weak. And on the bottom of your Metatrader platform screen, this is what it's going to look like. All the euro pairs are going to be together. If they're all trending up, the euro is strong, and you're going to repeat this process for the 8 most liquid currencies. And that list is right here. You know, US dollar, Canadian dollar, all of these groups of pairs you'll set up side by side. So the next question is, why would you set up the Metatrader charts by individual? You want a trading system that works well, and in the case of the euro pairs here, if they're all trending up, you know the euro is strong on at least the H4 time frame if they're trending up. Or if they're all pointing down, you know the euro is weak and you know what direction to trade. So you can start to generate a lot more pips than just looking at an individual pair. It doesn't make any sense to do that. And believe me, it works. It's powerful. You want to learn more about this technique. It's called Forex market analysis with parallel and inverse groups of pairs. You're analyzing a group of pairs rather than one, so you have more information. So to take it a step further, if you want to analyze an individual currency with Metatrader 4, you can use this great tool called our Forex market analysis. You can click on this link and it will take you to a page where you can download our spreadsheet. And here's what it looks like for the US dollar. So if you fill out our Forex market analysis spreadsheet, you set up the trend indicators, then you can look at one currency. So you group all 7 US dollar pairs together, for example. If these 4 pairs are going up and these 3 pairs are going down, the US dollar is weak, and that's the direction you want to trade in. It's fantastic. Same thing with the euro pairs. If all the euro pairs are green, let's say on the D1 time frame or the H4 time frame or even the W1 time frame, you know the euro is strong and you want to trade in that direction. So the US dollar is the cross currency here, but it's the base currency here, so you know the US dollar is weak. You do this exact same process for 8 different currencies, and there'll always be something to trade, believe me. Every week you'll have currencies that are moving up and down, and you'll be able to more accurately trade the Forex. Click on that link right there and you'll go to our download instructions for our market analysis spreadsheet. Next thing you want to do is set up Metatrader 4 for price breakouts. It's pretty simple. You go to the Metatrader platform, and on the bottom of the page, there's an alerts button. You just click on that alerts button. And here's a screen will pop up and you can set a price alert. So this is the euro dollar against the Swiss franc. You can set a price alert. So this pair is moving up on the daily time frame. So right there, you can set a price alert for a breakout. And then you can take the difference between the price alert and this point here, roughly this point here, and that's your pip potential. So this is a fantastic tool. You'll know your risk to reward ratio before you ever enter the trade, and it's just a great system. So you can set price alerts for breakouts using Metatrader 4. So how do you enter trades with Metatrader 4? Okay. So this is our free trend indicators again that we just set up on Metatrader 4. And this is another tool that we have. It's called the Forex Heatmap. You can learn more about it here. But you can see this is a real-time momentum indicator that shows you that the Aussie dollar is weak. And you can see that the Aussie dollar is the base currency and the cross currency. This is the same 7 currency pairs that you'll have set up on your screen by individual currency. So here you have all the euro pairs together. Here you have all the USD pairs together. Here you have all the Aussie dollar pairs together. And this tool works for all the same 8 currencies. So everything is consistent. Your live signaling system matches your charts. And you can group all the Aussie dollar pairs together on Metatrader. So in this case, the Aussie dollar is weak. This is very weak. The Aussie dollar is weak across the board. This is really a situation that's good for trading. So in this particular case, the Euro Aussie moved up really well today. This is not just a few pips here. This is 1.6200. This is 1.6300. This is about 100 pips of movement, but this is just on one pair. Look, the Euro Aussie moved up, but you have other pairs that moved even more. So the combined movement, this is hundreds of pips of movement here on the Aussie dollar pair. And you can have a great setup on Metatrader to follow and enter trades here. And you can also use the Forex Heatmap, this live indicator here. Okay. So as far as setting price targets, you can use the Metatrader, I call it the crosshairs. Okay. So I refer to these as the crosshairs. You basically just go to the top of the Metatrader platform and hit a button, and you have these crosshairs that you can use to locate support and resistance levels here in target prices. So the price on the Euro Swiss is 1.0829. This is 1.0700 where it's going to hit some pretty strong support on the H4 time frame. So this is probably about 1.0820, 1.0810, something like that. So you have about 110 pips before it's going to hit some major support here. So if you get a sell signal here on the Forex Heatmap, you can set a price target. You could probably set your price target a little bit higher, 1.0720 or something, and you still have a good money management ratio with the potential to make about 100 pips if you have a strong signal from the Forex Heatmap. So we're talking about, the euro pairs, the US dollar pairs, the Aussie dollar pairs, the Euro Swiss, all 28 pairs use this system, and it's just fantastic. So to go along with this written and illustrated lesson, we can give you a small library of Metatrader 4 setup videos. You just click on that tab here and it'll take you to our Metatrader setup videos. How to set up the basic trend indicators, how to set them up for individual currencies, how to set audible price alerts, we cover that, or even the Metatrader profiles in advanced system where you can basically push one button, preset it, and then have it programmed the way you want by individual currency or time frame. This video will tell you about the Forex Heatmap, our live indicator. So this is a short video library, but it covers everything we reviewed here. And this is how you set up Metatrader 4 for trend analysis, price breakouts, and trade entries for 28 pairs and 8 currencies. And this is from forexearlywarning.com.